Hi guys, it's Mike here from KS Bushcraft Down Under. Today I thought I'd give you an update on installing the dual battery system and the power outlets for the fridge in the 2017 Hilux Extra Cab. Now the dual battery's in. It's an 80 amp deep cycle battery, and that's as much as I could cram in to the engine bay, allowing for the wiring harness. I fitted a TGM projector, DC and solar charger. Now originally I tried to fit this to the plate facing vertically, and I put quite a bit of effort into putting a cutout in the top, only to find out that it interfered with the wiring loom by about a centimetre, so I had to turn it 180 degrees and mount it sideways, and it's quite a good fit. My original plan was to fit a Red Arc smart solenoid, and it unfortunately did not work, and I blamed the smart alternator, but it wasn't that. I just got a dud unit off eBay. Anyway, this will be a better unit in the long run. So this unit will charge from the vehicle battery or from the solar panel. So it comes with four heavy cables and a couple of lighter ones, including a sensor for calcium batteries and all that. But with a flooded cell battery I didn't need that. So on top of the housing I mounted an Anderson plug. Now that is the solar input to this system, and I made up this adapter lead using the low voltage sockets that I prefer using for all my outdoorsy stuff. So if you can see the screen down there, it's a very overcast day today. I only have a 60-watt panel, and it's charging this battery. Okay. With the indicator saying for wet cell battery, which you need to program. So all the cables I've fitted are all heat shrunk, armoured, and I've tried to keep them as neat as possible. Now currently my intention was to run a separate lead and run my fridge supply from the accessory box, but unfortunately the pins that they provide you with it are very small, and far too small for the cable that I've run to the rear of the vehicle. So at the moment this is disconnected, and I've connected my supply block into the MIDI fuse. So I intend to get a electronic circuit breaker to replace it, and that's currently on order. So the only thing left to do, and I'm still certain it's working fine, is the blue wire which I've coiled up there is for a smart vehicle system, and it's if the smart ECU controlled alternator shuts down when it senses the battery to be full, but currently it's working perfectly fine. So I'll need to speak to an auto electrician, because I don't want to upset anything on these vehicles. I'll probably end up connecting it to maybe one of the cigarette lighter outlet sockets, which is obviously designed for a variable output. Anyway, it's all coming along. Hopefully we have enough light in here, so it's an overcast day. So in the rear of the vehicle, camera's telling me it's not happy, I fitted two plugs. Now I made up an aluminium checker plate, so I utilised the factory gap between it, so I only had to cut a bit of carpet, and I've mounted the two plugs, and it looks like pretty factory finishes, which is what I was after. Behind the driver's seat I've mounted a blue tongue pump. They're a fabulous pump. They only go to 50 psi, but they run continuously. Now the heavy cabling which I've brought back, I've connected using the backside of an Anderson plug, which this will get mounted to the bulkhead inside there, and that gives me a common point and an extra inlet and outlet with the Anderson plug adapters I have to connect my lights and bits and bobs. So hope you guys are finding this interesting. As always, thanks for watching. Bye for now.